They know my story.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well today. As you can see by the title, I am going to be doing like the boho goddess braids. As you can see, if you usually watch my video, I am using a different type of curls this time around. So my client sent me a picture and wanted a certain look, and I just tried to recreate the look. So for this curls, I used the water wave hair color 1B, and I do have the link to the hair as well in my description box. And for the braiding hair, I used the inches and 18 inches. And yeah, so my client wanted a short, and it's really hard to find the hair that is exactly short. Sometimes you have to kind of cut it by yourself, and then what do they call that, like prep the ends and make sure the ends are like, pre-stretched, something like that. So I feel like next time when somebody requests this hairstyle, probably gonna use inches 16 instead of inches 18, because inches 18 ends up giving her like a mid-back length, which she did not mind, and I did not really charge her extra because that is totally not her fault. That is all my fault, because 18 inches technically is supposed to be short when it comes to braiding hair, but since you're adding curls to it, you want to go inches like lower. So maybe like a 14 inches braiding hair, or even a 12 or a 16 might just help a little bit. But I use 18 for my clients, so it just kind of gave her like a mid-back length. But either or, regardless, I do like the outcome, and using this curls could be a little bit difficult because it's very curly, and I had to prep the curls myself as well. So I took one strand of the water wave hair, had to divide it into two, and then with that two, I had to create about 4 pieces of curls, basically, if that makes sense. And because it's so curly and like close to kinky, I had to use edge control to smoothen the curls, or mousse to smoothen the curls, so that it's not just like freezy and just, I don't know, so it's not like fro-ish, because the point is that you do want the curls to pop and stuff like that. So yeah, that was just the downside of using this particular curl. That is the reason why every step of the hair I had to apply mousse, because when you're done, when it's time to apply mousse, unfortunately the top usually get more of the mousse more than the middle and the back. So that's why for this style, every single layer, not every single, maybe like if I did like two rows or 3 rows or 4 rows, I will apply the mousse to make sure everybody gets some, just so that when I'm done, everything will just go together and the curls will be looking uniform, basically. So for this style, I used about 3 packs of the Ruwa braiding hair, again 18 inches color 1B. And for the curls, I used 2 packs of the water wave hair. I do have the link to the curls in my description box in case you want to use this type of curls for your clients. And this is just like the basic way of how I do my regular goddess braids. Basically, just braid your client's hair twice, and then you start fitting in your braiding hair, and at some point you're gonna insert the curls and hang the curls over, and then just keep braiding. But you're gonna see how I do it in this video as you keep watching. At some point, I started braiding my client's hair with a curly hair as well. Let's say I will insert like 3 braiding hair, and I will not insert the curls, one part of the curls, to give it a type of like soft look. So again, this was my first time doing this hairstyle, so I'm still learning, because she sends me a picture and it's really hard to recreate something, especially when the stylist did not really mention the hair that they used and you don't really know what hair they used themselves. So you kind of have to just keep trying. And I felt like braiding the hair with braiding hair and the curls does help with the whole like soft and like boohoo look, basically. But I'll be trying this style again with my mannequin just to make sure I get it correctly, because I do love the braids that she sent to me. And yeah, well, that'll be all. And I don't know if I left anything out, because I do this hairstyle all the time. The difference is just the curls. That was what I meant by hanging the curls over there and then just keep braiding to give it a more nice and flowy look. And then the curls are gonna just hang up there. It's not going to unravel when you're done, and then when you're almost at the end, you want to add the other curls to give it the curly ends, if that makes sense. And also use your hair mousse, and that I don't I didn't do this in hot water. I don't think you have to. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions, but please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Thank you.
It's fake kills.
Original, puffing on me high grade, sipping on me liquor. Girls them a come, them a want, them a take her. Batman me a coming, me a wanna take her. Girls them a come, them a want it on the nigga. I steady sipping on my liquor. Then I tell her me she give her never trust another nigga. I say she give me pon the nigga. Say she feeling on the nigga. Say she want another nigga. I who's that? Baby tell me who's that? Look back, baby make you look back. I move that, way you move that. Touch that, baby me just wanna touch that. Enter me radar. Now you they mash up the place. Enter me radar. Girl, you are what's in me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere I go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Pour me out, say she give me pour me out. In a yard, say she give me in a yard. Man a wine, say she give me dirty wine. Man a grind, say she give me dirty wine. Say, girls them a whining, them me grinding, I don't think so. Any man, them me looking at the thing so. Girl, your body say your money while I sing so. Man a bad, man a bossing at the thing so. Girl, pour me out, see me pour me out. Me na pillow wine, say she give me filler wine. Say let me the villa wine, say she give me film wine. Man a wine, say she give me for me, y'all say enter the radar. Now you they mash up the place. Enter the radar. Girl, you are what's in me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere I go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat.
It's fake kills.
Right, we finna have a good time, you know. Them bomb like them are watching. They are pretty up on them too. Bad man, what you say?
Standard.
Original.
Just say no, 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 no. Just say yeah,
Original Batman. Body nice. See I got them here, them are moving right. See the girls, them a got me hypnotized. Them a make a bad man feel alright. Yeah. Man I tell her me she gone low. Say you gonna get me when I'm on low. Man I tell her me she gone low. Bad man I put you in a photo. Count down, she a put me on a rundown. Go down, she a give me on a low now. Go now, anywhere you wanna go now. Bad man, me a put you on a first class.
no, 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 no. Just say yeah,
So baby, what you gonna do? Calling all your friends when they come through. So you really your number one I control. So you really meant for the girls when they come through. Come true. bad man. Say she want, say she really want, say she try to be the one. Calm down, take it slow. Say the girl, let my come in me yard, them a give me low. If you tripping, let me know what you really want. Is it riding with me or you really dirt? Them my girls, them a tell me that you really not. Make up your mind, let me know if you really
Just say
got.
no, 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 no. Just say yeah,
Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Original bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the
It's
vibe.
fake hills.
Bad man, turn up the vibe. Bad man, turn up the vibe.
It's fake hills.
Original, puffin' on me high grade, sippin' on me liquor. Girls them a come, them a want, them a take her. Bad man, me a come in, me a wanna take her. Girls them a come, them a want it on the nigga. I steady sippin' on my liquor. Then I tell her me she give her, never trust another nigga. I say she give me pon the nigga. Say she feelin' on the nigga, say she want another nigga. I who's that? Baby, tell me who's that? Look back, baby, make you look back. Move that. Where you move that, touch that, baby, me just wanna touch that. Enter me radar, now you they mash up the place. Enter me radar, girl, you are what see me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere you go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Pour me yard, say she give me pour me yard. In a yard, say she give me in a yard. Man a wine, say she give me dirty wine. Man a grind, say she give me dirty wine. Say, girls them a whining, them me grinding, I don't think so. Any man, them me looking at the think so. Girl, your body say your money while I sing so. Man a bad, man a bossing at the thing so. Girl, pour me yard, say me pour me yard. Me na pillow wine, say she give me filler wine. Say let me the villa wine, say she give me film wine. Aye. Man a wine, say she give me for me yard. Say enter the radar, now you they mash up the place. Enter the radar, girl, you are what see me brain. The only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere you go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel like my fantasy. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat. Let's have a good time. Baby, I'ma make you sweat.
It's fake hills.
Right, we finna have a good time, you know. And bomb like them and watch it.